Yo, what's up? We back again. You already know. Orion this time around the world. This is I don't really think I have to do the shtick anymore about, what the series is about. You should go watch the first two episodes, Bodvar Cassidy, if you want to know what the series is about. I'm gonna just get right into it because who knows how long queue times are gonna be. Shouldn't be too long though, I hope not. So Orion is Spear and Lance. Uh, Factually, this is the best skin on him. And that's, I don't know a whole lot about Orion. I played a little bit of Lance on my stream yesterday in slight preparation for this episode. Also because we got more Lances coming up very shortly. But, I can tell you that he is a low elo terror for two reasons. One, low elo players, if you're sitting around the gold silver area, you can crush with Orion because no one knows how to fight Lance in those elos. No one. I watched my brother play firsthand and he's pretty clueless when it comes to fighting against Lance. Second, he has good SIGs. All his SIGs are like good but not great. He doesn't have a super broken SIG, but they're all usable. I think his Spear D-SIG is probably his best SIG because it does like everything that Spear side SIG does, but like kind of better. Spear side SIG is good for delay sometimes. Like there's a little bit of delay before you use it or before it starts becoming like active. So I think Lance Neutralite is a super underrated move. It's a good spacing tool. Lance Nair is really stupid. Not really stupid, but it's one of Lance's best moves at covering a lot of options at once. Ooh, I thought I was gonna grab the spear there. Getting juggled a little bit. Ooh, he actually hit me. He hit the weapon out of me. Dang. This guy's good. I've been playing him a lot in the past few days of ranked, and I usually win, but it's always close. And now that I'm playing Orion, he might get the better of me. So never use that SIG on stage, despite what I just did, because its only real purpose is to be gravity cancelled. Oh my lord. So I'm just SIG spamming to find the kill, because I'm bad. So by the way, do you guys like the videos more like this, or should I put music in the background to make it a little less like, I don't know, there's not really a word for what I'm thinking of. But should I put music in the background while I play, just like, even if just faintly? Yeah, this is not going too well. Oh, that was such a mistake. Not what I meant to do at all. Side light. Where's he gonna dodge? He didn't. Sair. That was a greedy NSIG. This guy plays so weird. If I land that dare, he's dead. Alright, I kind of had to go for that if I want any hope of winning this game. But yeah, that's like the best way that NSIG is used. Because it picks up pretty high and they're like almost 100% dead if they get hit by it. And if not, then you can follow up with another one or a Spear Dare or something. Or even a Nair that hits them downwards. Lance is a lot of baiting for Sairs. And like shifting the way that you move before you Sair. To try to delay your timing a little bit. Am I dead? I almost died there. Ah, he actually dodged out of it this time. No! I thought that might pick him up.
Player one wins.
I just got like out-sorted there. Or, I mean, not out-sorted because I didn't have a sword, but he played sword and kind of spaced me out. And I'm not experienced enough on Lance or Spear. I mean, I'm experienced enough on Spear, but I was just playing it poorly. I'm not experienced enough on Lance to be able to counteract waiting, which a lot of Lance players have cited is quote-unquote the counter to Lance, is to just wait them out. I didn't know Afropig still played the game. Of course, we got a very fun, competitively legal map in King's Pass. Oh, oh no! I thought I had it. Alright, so I know I already asked the question about the music, but if you can add multiple layers to your response if you are responding, I would like to know, because I am a huge fan of video game music, what your favorite game soundtracks are. If that's your thing, you know, if you're like me and you like to listen to video game soundtracks as you play or whatever, I would like to know what your favorites are. I have a few favorites. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which I think is semi-clouded in nostalgia, but also it's a very unique soundtrack. I think Everpig's lagging. Persona 5 is not only my favorite game of all time, but probably my favorite soundtrack of all time. And to be honest, Persona 3 and 4, I haven't played the games, but I've listened to the soundtracks, and they're all good as well. Danganronpa is one of my favorite games series, and it also has some of my favorite music. Celeste, same deal. Return of the Obra Dinn is like, it's not like the type of soundtrack that I think you would like listen to idly, but it's very good. Like there's something to be said for like catchy soundtracks and then atmospheric soundtracks. Which atmospheric soundtracks is more where you'll get with like I was just watching a video on this actually. Atmospheric soundtracks is more like what you'll get with big budget like AAA games. And then like indie games usually are working with like fewer resources, and so they'll mainly just focus on like creating a catchy melody and then repeating it for their soundtrack. And that reminds me, Bastion is an awesome soundtrack, super unique sound. I haven't heard anything like it. StarCraft 2's got some good music. Ooh. And Mega Man X, of course. Maybe actually my favorite soundtrack. It's either Mega Man X, Persona 5. Probably between those two. I actually just did that. Yikes. Ouch.
Player 1 wins.
As you can see, my Orion is not very polished. I honestly don't even have many other comments about this character. I actually think he's pretty bad. Like, actually really bad. I think he's bottom quarter of the tier list. N-Sig is like okay. Side-Sig is okay, but it's too slow, so any experienced player will dodge it every time. And D-Sig, like, is a very specific hitbox. And it doesn't send far even when it hits, so. Honestly, SIGs are pretty bad, weapon combo's pretty bad, stats are meh. Orion's just, you know. If you're an Orion main, more power to you. But I know a few Orion mains, who are my friends, who have quit the character. Because I don't think he is good, nor do I think he will ever be in a state where he is good. And of course, there's some value in playing a character that isn't top tier. I get it, some people do it. Low tier gods. But it's not for me.
2, 1, brawl.
Alright, we got a Zul using that skin with the abbreviation SAN, but it's not Sandstorm. It's Sandwick. I played Sandwick at CEO, actually. I think he played Sentinel there. We might have played Sentinel Dittos. Oh my lord, I'm getting juggled. I could have done double down right there. I wasn't confident enough that he didn't have a dodge though. Oh, wait, I didn't touch? Really? I'm killing myself a lot today. Jesus. That would have been cool if that landed. It was an exhausted lance recovery, which is actually surprisingly very fast. He's playing a better version of the weapon that I have in my hand right now. Just straight up. Ooh. Okay, so that's not a combo. I don't know how Kostelix lands it so much. Sidelights there. It feels like even when I have a dodge, I get hit by it. But when I'm playing it, I can't hit it on anybody. I need to like get off this weapon ASAP. You know, I think I've accepted that this is probably just how the series is gonna go. I think most characters I have a pretty solid grasp on, but there are gonna be characters like Orion where I'll just lose the entire episode. But I hope it still proves to be, you know, semi-helpful anyways, regardless of me winning or losing. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. Yeah, you can tell I really don't know a weapon when I have to like start relying on SIGs to find the kills. And you know, when I get to Lord Vrax, which I can't remember if he's next or not. He might be. When I get to Vrax, you know, that'll be fine, because the SIGs are super spammable and you can find kills easily with them. But on a character like Orion, not so much, because Orion SIGs are doo-doo. Alright, that's another L. I'll play one more for the people, but it's not looking great. Orion might be my, like, lowest, like, how long the character has been out to what my level on them is ratio. Because he's been here from the beginning, but I've never played him much. Now, one thing I can give to Orion is that he's strong in low elo, and he's got some dope skins. That's about all I got. And also, you can X-Pivot Enlight. I think Enlight's super underrated, honestly. Like, the hitbox isn't that great, but it's got nice range. And it can actually kill later in the stock. Also, on Vrax, I think, that's a true combo. Down light into neutral light on Lance. It sucks that Lance ground pound is like pretty much useless. Like you can hit it and when it hits it's big. But no like I feel like no super experienced player is ever gonna get hit by it in a tournament. And it's more just baiting you than anything. I feel the same way about Qatar ground pound, but it's different because Qatar has other the reason Qatar ground pound sucks, in my opinion, is because wow, really? 2 kings in one day. Well, at least I'm getting them out on the Orion episode. Qatar ground pound is a bait because Qatars have a bunch of other options that are just better at covering the exact option that Qatar ground pound covers, and they're all less linear. Like I suppose I'm sort of stepping outside of my own bounds, and I should talk about this when I actually get to Qatars, but it's whatever. Who cares? This episode's spaghetti, so. What am I thinking? You can just drop down Nair, and it, like, covers the same option faster, better, like, and, like, more safe. And it even covers other options, like if they go off to the side to try to dodge it, it hits them there too. And then again, there's just a all-powerful Qatar move, among others. Yeah, I just can't get anything started with Orion. That sucks. It only hit like once. I need a good sig. Oh wait, good sig. I forgot I'm playing Orion. Haha. Oh. Oh, I'm not sure if you heard that league or that league sound. There was definitely a league sound. I'm a genius. No! Oh my god, Lance is so hard, dude. Lance sucks. Lance is so bad. I've never been very good at Lance, though. It should be said. The best I was at Lance was when one read, like off stage, could turn into a full kill. That's when I was good at Lance, because I'm pretty decent at reading people. Wow, this is going horribly. Oh no, I should have just down aired. I am alive. I live. I'm about to do it to him. No, he did it to me. Alright, well, that's going to be it. Apologize for the poor quality of play. I did just about the best I can do on Orion and Diamond Elo. Next episode is Princess Bubblegum, aka Lord Vrax. As always, leave any feedback in the comments, blah, 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 blah. Sure you know all that. Goodbye.